Why do you think Glasgow would be a good host city?
I think everyone who is involved in the decision making of this will need to look back at the 6 finals for a start, knowing that each time the clubs who represented their countries in those particular games will have fond memories of it, whether it's Fiorentina, Atletico Madrid, Espanyol, Seville, Saint Etienne, Bayern Munich. All these teams who were there will have memories in their own special way, and I think everyone will have good ones. I go back as a young lad, seen the first final at Hampden Park in 1960, Real Madrid and Eintracht Frankfurt. Now I went along there thinking that Eintracht Frankfurt were gods. They'd beaten Rangers in the semi-final at Ibrox Park 6-3, unthinkable. And Real Madrid have absolutely slaughtered them, 7-3. But the atmosphere, 133,000 or something like that. Unbelievable atmosphere. And there was a documentary recently on Di Stefano, and he spoke about the 5 finals he played in. He makes special reference about the people in Glasgow, about the atmosphere of the stadium. And the great point he made was, 2 players scored 7 goals. He scored a hat-trick. Ferenc Puskas scored 4. It's unbelievable. And he makes special reference to that particular final. So that is a great basis for thinking about how special Hampden Park is for a final.
You must go back to Glasgow now. Of course, you grew up there. It's changed so much, but the atmosphere, the reception is still very much the same, isn't it?
Well, I think that, as I say, that what I've always felt about when I go back to Glasgow, there's an eternal friendship. It doesn't change. What we were talking about in 1960 remains to this very day. They have the great ability to communicate with people and make them feel welcome.
You've spoken about it briefly there, but you've been the manager of the Scottish national team. You've seen the Scottish people out in various parts of the world. What would they bring to a final like this back in Glasgow?
Well, they've got this fantastic affection for their game. Scotland's a football nation, there's no question about that. And I was referring to, remember them, when Scotland went to Argentina, and these 6 Glasgow lads bought a submarine and got it fitted out, and there was a leaving Brumallow, the Glasgow Quay. There's thousands there to see them off. It reached the mouth of the Clyde and sunk. But that fanaticism and love for their country, they were getting to Argentina somehow, and they tried but failed.
It has the history, it has the atmosphere. We've seen also in the last few days and weeks that it has the ability to host a big event like the Commonwealth Games as well. It seems to have everything.
Well, if anyone's watched the Commonwealth Games in the summer, that was a perfect example of how Glasgow still has this wonderful atmosphere, and also the friendship. There was a great slogan attached to the Commonwealth game that said, "The people make Glasgow," which is probably absolutely correct. And it showed itself in particular. And all the athletic events at Hampden Park were absolutely outstanding. It was fantastic. So there is that great history. They've had 6 finals, and that special occasion against Real Madrid will stick in everyone's mind. And I think that Glasgow can create that again.